He'd also have the winner of Envy Babunga in his path, which is crazy. And he would have the loser of this set in his path as well.
My goodness.
Winner, on the other hand, would go on to face Chico in winner's side.
Yeah, and here we go. Bayonetta versus Steve. I hear Bayonetta doesn't do too poorly into this guy.
I've heard that as well. I'm not 100%. I've never seen this matchup personally, but we have like the hated top tier of yesteryear up against the hated top tier of the current day.
Who's stronger?
I mean, currently? Do we have to ask?
Oh, currently.
Currently.
But yeah, Fischnt doing a pretty good job at just doing these bio combos, getting these percentages. Over 100% here. He's gonna have to find a kill, but
Yeah.
this is a good start.
Good SDI there from Ethan to be able to get out of that. The F smash through the block wall. Okay, I get it. I understand.
He just runs up and lets it rip.
Yeah. I mean, there's no reason not to. What's Ethan gonna do about it? Can't punish that.
Yeah, clearly. My goodness. Right, and yeah, Fischnt in a really good spot now.
I know somewhere in this venue, Andrew Untitled just saw that and said, "Oh, okay."
Oh no! The Untitled special, winning with Snake and then losing with Bayonetta.
Yes, correct.
Well, it's not Untitled up here right now. It's Fischnt, and
yeah, it's Fischnt with a stock lead and 50% on this Steve as well. Looking to make it a quick one is Fischnt. And, you know, coming from someone who plays Ethan like a good amount, I know personally that if he loses that game one against someone he thinks he's either even to or better, he gets a massive like roadblock in his head. So this game one is very important for him.
It's not where you want to be. Especially in Arcadians. I feel like Arcadians' egos are so flared.
Yes.
That did 45%. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, looking for these powered minecarts to try and find something. Has the diamond on deck, doesn't want to use it just yet. Maybe now we'll craft it, but...
Fischnt going for another one of those F smashes through the blocks. Ethan, not going to give it to him.
Yeah, again, like, you're not going to eat a big punish if you're Bayonetta because, like, the worst that Steve can do is, like, he has to wait for the blocks to break as well, right? Good
And
back air there.
Good back air, yeah. Fischnt just... They're good, but this is the final form. Ethan has diamond now.
Yep. Now you gotta watch out for every kill move in the game. Bayonetta looks so weird in the minecart, dude.
You had to animate 88 people being carried away by that thing. I can't imagine. It was too easy.
Yeah. Especially with how tall Bayonetta is. Gonna eat an F smash there. Just the Twin Towers cup right there from Ethan. Ooh, there's an up tilt starter. Ethan, very proficient with these up tilts. But not going to find a stock just yet. And breaks the minecart there, does Fischnt. That's not going to be the stock off the top, but that is a fat amount of percent. Ooh, trying to get a forward air there. Maybe giving Ethan a taste of Steve's own medicine.
Yeah, and you can tell that Fischnt is trying to find the skill now. He's going for these back airs. Back air again.
I like already, though, I'm seeing the adaptation from Ethan saying, I'm not going to get hit by none of those F smashes. He's not mining behind it. He's standing in front of it and mining it, saying, I dare you, Fischnt, approach me.
Yeah, and God, just in a blink of an eye, this game has become even now. 92% easily within goal percent for Diamond Steve, but that back air is going to do it.
Yeah.
Fischnt gonna take game one, and Cheeze gonna hit the quick run back.
Yeah, Ethan, I know he wants to stay locked in. I know he's like trying to lock in, but you need to take a second to breathe sometimes. Ethan now, you know, down 1-0. Bayonetta is a tough character to deal with mentally. I mean, obviously Steve is as well, but
You think Ethan has Smash 4 experience?
I think Ethan was like 8.
That's what I figured. I feel like there's such a huge delta between like the people who have played Smash 4 and the people who haven't, right? And especially the people who have played Smash 4 at that competitive level, where Bayonetta is such a menace. Like they just know the matchup so much better than like everybody else.
I mean, I know that Fischnt is like from a similar region to Ethan. I would not be surprised if they have set history with each other, but like at the same time, he's getting hit by a lot of things I wouldn't expect someone who knows how to fight Bayonetta to get hit by.
Yeah, and this is 80 unanswered. Well, formally unanswered percent.
We answer with an anvil here in this house. In this
Good
house,
answer.
we anvil.
Good answer.
Like a Family Feud. Anvil. Good answer. Good answer. Show me anvil.
Ding. What a time. I love Family Feud.
It's favorite game show.
It's either Jeopardy if I'm like feeling smart, or it's Family Feud if I just want to laugh at things.
Yeah. My mom was on a game show once. She was on this game show called Friend or Foe back in like 2005.
I can tell you what's a foe right now. That anvil. Good answer.
Yeah. Good anvil. Good anvil.
It-
Oh, good F smash. Good F smash.
Not gonna take it though. That wall is gonna provide Ethan with just a bit of more survivability. He's gonna have to get past these back airs if he wants to keep it. But it looks like he will, lining up a little, getting those resources. He does have a diamond on deck, importantly, which means his final form is gonna come one stock earlier than it did last game.
Yeah, and you know, this is kind of where Bayonetta tends to struggle in a lot of matchups. Is like, your opponent got the kill. Now, how do you answer as Bayonetta when you're there at high percent? Finally does find a kill with dash attack, but you know, took 52 to deal it. And Ethan able to get that diamond on deck as well, like you mentioned. One stock earlier than last game, rather.
Really, really fucked up that this character has like forms, right? Like you beat the base form, you have to beat diamond form next.
Yeah, I was saying,
Oh,
I forget who I was talking to recently where I said like something about a stance change character, and he's like, no, actually Steve is the best stance change character in the game. And like, yeah, actually you're right.
That back air! That is not something you get in phase 1.
No.
Oh my goodness, and Fischnt is just gonna eat so much percent here, 66, just from a few up airs and a minecart.
That's that's the Steve tax when you're fighting against Steve. It's just always a danger where any stray hit can lead to so much percent and potentially your stock.
Oh my goodness. That was brutal. I feel like Ethan just spawned, climbed, crafted that diamond, and just went to town.
Yeah. They weren't on town, they're on PS2.
Well, maybe.
Neither one of these players wanting to dip into the loser side of things. The loser of this, as previously mentioned, would have Fist, which is a tough task. You know, I mean, everyone left in this bracket is a killer, but the longer you can stay on the winner side of things, the easier your path will be always.
Absolutely. You think the winner's side is like where like the better players are, but it's like no.
You would think so.
I can beat all these people. Losers, oh my god.
Yeah.
This is terrifying.
Well, winners, it's like, it's almost like it's fake. It's like I have 2 chances. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I get Bayonetta or Steved. Because that's always losers. And then you go into losers, and then you fight like Fist, and you're like, oh no, I made a terrible mistake.
Yeah. It looks like Battlefield is going to be the play here.
I like this choice from Fischnt here. Steve not going to be able to mine as much of the like good materials of iron and stone here on Battlefield. However, you know, if Ethan wants to, he can drop down and just start flanking the stage. He told me, actually, I was talking to him a couple hours ago, and he's like, I'm going to show everyone how good flanking is.
All
So
right,
he has that in mind. He knows. Maybe not the. He was specifically talking about against this matchup, or in his match against Kit. So maybe not the game plan here against Fischnt, but I mean it's something on his mind at least.
And yeah, both these characters at pretty much kill percent. Whoever gets this first kill is going to have such an advantage here in this game 3.
Yeah, especially if it's going to be Ethan, because you know how hard it is for Fischnt to find those kills with Bayonetta.
Yeah, and there he is. He's putting up the safety wall. Even if that F smash it probably wouldn't have killed. And Ethan gonna
double forward air.
Find his way out of that disadvantage state and put a good amount of percent. Back air, Bayonetta, not gonna kill, not a sweet spot.
Yeah, 46%. Like you said, that extra credit just doing a ton of work. Bayonetta 4 though does break the block, but not gonna find the kill. However, back air will. And now again, second form Steve, or final form rather, Steve.
Diamond on deck. Let's see what Fischnt can do here. Oh, good ABK. Catch the jump.
I like that Fischnt's using a lot of Bayonetta's burst range to kind of stay outside of Steve's danger zone, and then when he's ready, get in with the ABK, get in with the neutral air, and just do a ton of percent. However, Ethan looking out for that now and just waiting, mining, saying, all right, if you're going to do that, I'm going to get all these resources.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. You cannot camp out Steve. He's just passively winning, just by the virtue of existing.
Yep, absolutely. All right, no pickaxe here, though. Ethan has to craft the iron pickaxe. Is enough to take that stock, though.
And yeah, Ethan's going to be pretty happy about that. 60% but now.
Yeah, big combo here from Fischnt. Not going to find the final hit of it. Doesn't really... I doubt Ethan was dead there, even if he hits that combo, but, that's got to feel bad for Fischnt.
Yeah, you still want the damage, right? But combo did give Fischnt enough percent that I feel like he can reasonably fish for a kill here.
Absolutely. Especially with that Bayonetta back here, we've seen the kind of bread and butter of Fischnt so far in this set. Right in Turu.
That back air, good, but not going to kill. That back air almost doing it if Fischnt was just a little quicker on the minecart, but unfortunately it's going to trade, and Fischnt now has to make it off ledge. Get so if it get up attack.
Yeah, and again, 120. Oh my god, never even. He's just dead.
Holy moly.
He went straight to the blast zone.
Yeah, and this is definitely the Ethan we expected to see, right? The Ethan who just is so adept at controlling the pace of the battle, making it seem like you have no correct options.
Look at him. He's locked in right now.
Yeah, losing that game one must have been a real eye-opener.
Back to PS2 we go. Don't hate this from Fischnt. Again, these side blast zones are going to work out in his favor really well if he gets those Bayonetta combos off the side. Haven't found one yet, but I mean, it's always an option. At the same time, though, you're giving Steve a lot of good resources, a lot of stone, a lot of iron on this stage. It's crazy to me that they coded all the different amounts of resources he gets on every stage in the game. Not just the competitive ones. Think about Skyworld. He gets wool on that stage.
Sakurai is a for designing games. At least when it comes to polish ability. The competitive aspects, as we're seeing here, might not have
they're not everyone's cup of tea, but they're definitely Fischnt's and Ethan's. I'll tell you that much.
That's for sure. Up tilt back air, almost going to hit. Not gonna do it. Percent's quite even.
Gets hit by that ABK so he can get the forward air. I'm gonna believe that that's Ethan matchup knowledge rather than just kind of lucking out. Maybe a bit of both, but
imagine being rock rocked as Bayonetta. Oh my gosh. And yeah, Ethan with just another lead in this game now, and it's gonna grow pretty.
Yeah, missed his nil there, but I mean 79% is still a tough answer. Great tech there from Ethan.
Yeah.
Just playing
Smash is gonna get punished. I feel like Fischnt is just playing a little desperately now.
I mean, it's always tough when you're up against a player of Ethan's caliber on a character of Steve's caliber, but you can't be making any of these unforced errors that Fischnt's been making so far. You have to just stay the course and know that your game plan can work. It won game one.
It did work, Oh, this might be something.
Up tilt up air, sure.
That's something, sure. And 100% on Fischnt's second stock down, but certainly not out.
This is final form Steve, though, with the diamond on deck. And that's just a powered minecart to the face.
Not going to kill, important. So importantly, but the second one, well,
second verse, same as the first.
Yeah, and Fischnt, on his last stock, he's got to get through 2 of these Steven stocks. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for sure.
Yeah, definitely a tall ask if you're Fischnt. Ethan looking for one more Steve combo, one more just big stock, close it out, and move on into winter semis and a date with Chico. Again, this Bayonetta's standing in his way, but the more he hits there, the more and more it's looking in his favor and looking outside the reach of Fischnt.
Yeah. But, good advantage there from Fischnt to his credit.
Yeah, no iron now on deck for Ethan critically. However, finds one there immediately when ironing, or when not ironing, mining rather.
Oh,
And
and
yeah,
that
that's the
back
back
air,
air.
yeah. My goodness. After a surprisingly weak game one, Ethan comes out and just steamrolls the competition.
Yeah, and that's what I expected from Ethan when I saw him like signed up for this tournament. But like that was clinical. That was him taking apart Fischnt in games 2 through 4.